What is up, my friends? My name's iirix. Today I'm reviewing a card. It's not even half the card that we like to get. Some of us hope that we would get, but today's card is Invocation of Saint Traft. For 1 white blue, you get an enchantment aura. Enchanted creature has, whenever this creature attacks, put a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Exile that token at end of combat. I say that we were hoping we would get something else, and for those of you who don't know, I'm referring to Geist of Saint Traft. It was a creature for 1 white blue. You got a 2/2 hexproof with when it attacks, you get an angel token. I believe it had to attack alone and you get an angel token. I don't remember, don't quote me on that. But the point is, that was a creature. This is enchantment for the same cost that we have to stick on a creature. And that's why I'm saying this isn't even half of what we were hoping we would get. Now, a lot of people weren't, but if you're like me, you were hoping we would see Geist of Saint Traft get a reprint in this set because of the most recent dual deck having Geist of Saint Traft in it along with Mindrack Demon. And the dual decks half the time are a kind of like a spoiler or a preview of some of the cards we're going to get out of the set to follow. You know, like the most recent one that had Mindrack Demon. Came out about, I don't know, a month later, and, you know, we got to take a look at it, and it was cool, it was fine and all, but a lot of us were hoping that Geist of Saint Traft would get reprinted, and then when we saw Invocation of Saint Traft spoiled, we knew it wasn't going to happen, because they wouldn't give us both of those in the same set, let alone the same format. If you did want to play Invocation of Saint Traft, I highly doubt that you would, you know, resist the urge at least once or twice ever to slap it on a Geist of Saint Traft and go, ha ha, attack it for and get 2 angels with him. That's ridiculous, and it's risky. All they gotta do is find a way to get rid of the Geist, and then you lose both those, you know, abilities of making tokens every combat. But that's not the point. My point is, we didn't get Geist, and Geist is way better. Over 2 times as good. 2.5 times as good as this, because it's a creature with that ability all in one. You have to take the same amount of mana, put this card on another creature, and then it's like more mana, 2 cards instead of 1, and as we know, card advantage is king. You know, you gotta get lots of cards. It's just the king of the game, most games. But Invocation of Saint Traft, it's fine in a few places, like, say, Draft. I would love to get it in Draft, and that's going to lead me to my rating. On Draft, I'm going to have to give it a 3, because I do like it for Draft. I would never be upset if I saw this, because in Draft, yes, it's a card that doesn't do anything immediately upon being played. It gives an ability to a creature, and generally it's viewed as creatures that, or not so much creatures, but sometimes creatures, mostly enchantments and artifacts. If they don't have an immediate impact on the game, is it worth playing? Now, that's a question I know a lot of people ask. Some people don't think of it like that, but this one I look at and go, 3 mana, and then you gotta wait. You know, unless you put it on a creature that can attack right now. But if it's me, and I can play it on turn 3, I'm totally playing it on turn 3. Maybe you got like a Topplegeist or something, then it's great, then it's funny, then it's awesome. But Draft, it's good because you get a 4/4 angel and it swings and it's good, but not as great as it could have been. Standard of 2, I highly doubt you're going to see this played much. Maybe in like an Esper Starfield you would, because that deck is based heavily on enchantments. So I could see it there. Maybe somewhere else where somebody's trying to make it work. Like, I highly doubt it, but, you know, maybe a Bant deck. That, you know, maybe. I don't know. It's a tough call on that. Modern, definitely a 1. You're not going to play it in Modern. You'd rather play the real Geist of Saint Traft, not make your own. EDH, I'm going to have to give it a 2, though, and give it a little bit more of a bump, because if you play it in a deck like Bruna, it's going to go and do some good work for you. Most other decks, though, no, not so much. Bruna, I like it for that, but yeah, that's about it. Any other maybe enchantment-based decks could, but I think the only place you're going to play it in EDH would be Bruna. So that's what I would say about Invocation of Saint Traft. If you have a different opinion, let me know down below. If you like what I have to say, leave a like. If you want to hear some more, check out my channel or subscribe for those future reviews that I put up every weekday. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.